I'm Michael from Bennett Quest. So today's video is a recipe video, a cooking video. It's a keto-friendly chili. It's a jalapeno chicken chili. And so I'm going to show you how to make it, all the ingredients and all that. So let's head into the kitchen right about now. Okay, so here's our ingredients. We got chicken breast. I cut up about 3 chicken breasts, dice them up. You can use chicken thigh. Chicken thigh definitely has more fat, but Aaron tends to like chicken breast more. Star of the show we have here is sliced jalapeños. The seeds have been taken out to reduce the impact on heat. I leave some seeds in for myself. White onion, diced up about half of a normal size one. And then we have bell peppers here. I have red and green. They're probably equal about to 1 whole bell pepper. We have some limes from lime juice and zest. And then cheese. This is Monterey Jack and some Tillamook cheddar. I shred my own cheese. There's a reason for that with keto. If you didn't know, if you read pre-shredded cheese, it has potato starch in it. So it's like a hidden carbohydrate and starch that you're actually consuming when you're buying store-bought shredded cheese. It's something that a lot of people overlook. And I guess nutritional facts wise, they don't have to list it because it's used for a preservative. We have tomato paste. I use the tube tomato paste because it's the best in my opinion. It's concentrated, gives the best flavor. Chicken broth. I use more chicken bone broth. It's better for keto. It has a lot more fat and more nutrients that you need for keto. Just your regular old salt and pepper here. We have these electric ones that I love. I got on Amazon. Garlic powder. I use a roasted garlic powder I found at Kroger's. Chili powder, obviously. Cayenne. I don't use a lot because of the spice level for Aaron. Cumin and some paprika. So we're gonna head over to the stove and cook up all these awesome ingredients. See you there. Okay, so we got the Dutch oven here on a medium-high heat. We're gonna add some avocado oil. I love avocado oil. Even if I'm not doing keto, it's perfect oil to cook with. Let that heat up for a second. I also forgot to mention in the ingredients list, I'm using some garlic and some sour cream too. I move the chicken into there. The thing about chicken, and this is something I learned from Anthony Bourdain, is you want to kind of spread it out as much as you can. And we're going to let that cook up for a minute. So let's see how our chicken's cooking up. It's cooking up nicely. Starting to whiten and cook through. Just keep going. We're waiting until it gets brown. I'm gonna cover it so it cooks evenly. Now that the chicken's cooking up here, it's about halfway cooked, I'm gonna add some salt and pepper. Dual gun it, as I say. And so I get some seasoning going. And I'm also going to add some of that roasted garlic. The reason I do the seasoning when it's cooking, it doesn't retain a whole bunch of moisture at this point, and it's able to absorb the flavor more. And as you see, it's stopping to really smoke up, starting to just cook evenly, browning, caramelizing. Starting to smell really good. So we're getting to the good point here where I'm starting to get some caramelization on the bottom of the pan here. The chicken's starting to brown up a little bit. This is the point where you could eat this and be totally fine. So what I do, and this is what I do with every time I dice up chicken and skillet into a skillet or something like this, and put vegetables in, I transfer the chicken into, I transfer it to a bowl like this and let it rest, letting the chicken basically cook on its own and form its flavor. And so now we have this nice brown pan here. So I act quickly, and I add some lime juice. And just a smidgen of chicken broth. Now look at that. Basically, I'm deglazing the pan here, well, Dutch oven. Sorry for the smoke. So I get a little nice brown giblets of chicken there and flavor. And this is the part when you start adding in the vegetables. Your onion, bell peppers, get all that goodness in there. Reduce your heat a little bit too. And jalapeños. So what we're looking to do here, oh geez, so I'm fired off. What we're looking to do here is just kind of make everything translucent, not caramelize it all the way. Using the word caramelize quite a bit in this video, I apologize. But you just, you know, keep on pushing around and start to cook. So it'll take a minute. So it's looking good right now. The onions are sweating. I'm gonna start to add in the tomato paste. I'm using about a tablespoon. He's been cooking for about 3 minutes or so. The chicken took about 5 to 6 minutes. So I'm using a tablespoon of this awesome tomato paste. Alright, since it's a bigger recipe, I'm about to use 2. I'll stir that up in there. Make sure it just like combines with, and then you start to smell like a tomatoey flavor. It combines with the vegetables. Basically what this is making a base. It smells wonderful. So at this point we're going to add the chicken back in. Combine it all together. Look at those beautiful colors coming out. Yes. Yeah. By the way, the music in the background right now is actually my own music. I make music, if you didn't know. My own electronic music and stuff with guitars. Shameless plug. So that's looking really good right now. So they've just been cooking for about a minute here. Now the next thing we're going to do is add our bone broth. We're going to do about 2 cups here. There. And then we're going to do about another cup and a half of chicken broth. More like 2 cups too. As you can see, I'm very accurate with my measurements. There is a recipe I based this off of. I'm gonna put a link into it. So right now we're just waiting for this to come to a boil. It's starting to look really nice. Okay, so as this gets to a boil, we're gonna start adding in some seasoning. We're gonna do about a teaspoon or so of garlic. Just a dash of cayenne, because we all know more than a dash would be a lot. About a teaspoon chili powder. I don't know, actually closer to a tablespoon, I'm sorry. I cook a lot, so I kind of just do this by my eyeball. A bit of cayenne, paprika, I'm sorry. And a little mechanical pepper and salt. They even have a flashlight. Can you believe that? That's amazing. If you want a link to that, I'll put it in the description too. And then we'll stir all that up. It's starting to boil up here a little bit. So right now would be a good taste test of. Yeah. Now this is more soupy right now, so we're gonna try to thicken it up with some stuff. What we're gonna do is take about a cup or so of the liquid. Doesn't matter if you have some stuff in it too. I mean, put it in a bowl, and we're gonna mix a bunch of sour cream into that to cool everything down. And I use all natural. So I mixed up a little bit of sour cream in the broth, and it's a nice thick liquid. I add that in. I used about probably a fourth of a cup to half a cup of sour cream. I actually might add a little bit more. See how it's all nice and combining now? It's starting to look real nice. Oh, it's smelling wonderful, guys. And this is about, I gather probably around 6 to 7 net carbs for like a bowl of it. Makes probably about 3 to 4 servings, so 3 to 4 people can eat this. But it's just gonna be me and Erin eating this. She's out working right now. So another thing you can do, I added a little bit more chicken broth just to bring up some volume. So yeah, probably about 4.5 cups of chicken broth is what you need for this. I'm experimenting with this, so sorry, bear with me. Another way you can thicken this up is adding some cheese. I'm adding that blend I talked about earlier. Adding in about probably a cup's worth. And just stir that in. So I'm going to reduce the heat probably to low right now. And then cover it up. And let it do its magic. Okay, it's been about 3 or 4 minutes, and it's getting thicker. Thick. So yeah, this is pretty much it. You just continue to cook this for a little while, and then you can serve it now if you wanted to. But I'm gonna show the final product in a little bit here. I'm gonna let this cook for a while and thicken up. Okay, here's our last step, serving the chili. The chili's been cooking for about an hour or two. And I actually add some cauliflower rice to thicken it up again. And so there it is. Take it out. Oh yeah. So take a look. Your weapon of choice. My weapon of choice is a ladle. My ladle of choice. Gotta ladle some of this chili onto there. Nice and hot. Look at that, that's awesome. So, and then we're gonna put a little extra, some fresh cauliflower rice in there just to give it a little bit of edge. Mix it up a little bit. And we're going to put some fresh squeeze of lime juice all over that. And most importantly, we're going to put nice healthy dollop of sour cream. Maybe 2 dollops. And there you have it. Chicken jalapeno chili. Peace out. You like it?
Yeah, you did a good job.
Thanks.